Pretty Wednesday! Now, I know that this weekend I said that I had 3 videos that I was going to upload. I got one of them done, the other one was really bad, and I was like, ugh, I should probably reshoot this. And I was like, I can do that. I don't have anything to study for or do anything. And then I was like, oh fuck, I forgot that there are a couple projects that I need to work on that are due on Wednesday and Tuesday and Monday sort of thing. So I spent a lot of my time at my school instead of here recording videos. But in case you haven't seen it, I did make one video. It is how to make s'mores ASMR sort of kind of thing. Now today I would like to begin a couple months long project. I mean, it'll be like every couple of weeks I'll upload one, obviously. But anyway, a project that will use our blood, sweat, and tears to create something amazing. I am, of course, talking about how to make a cosplay. This weekend I'm going to be going to Con Alt Delete, also known as CAD, in Chicago, which is going to be my first Chicago con and my second out-of-state con. My first one was going to Daisho Con in 2015. Now, since my classes will have like just ended, I wasn't completely sure if I was going to be able to go. So this is a very last minute sort of thing, so I don't really have any cosplays planned, except for my really shitty strawberry blonde, long-haired Superboy. But this will be the last con, one of the last cons of the season, so I'm going to be preparing for next con season, which begins about March, April-ish, with some of the cons like Anime Detour and Animiniapolis and those sorts of cons. So I would like to take you on a journey with me to show you how you make a cosplay, as well as just being a cosplay log for cosplays. There are a couple ideas of stuff that I have, but one that I really want to do because Young Justice is coming back is I would like to cosplay as the ever beautiful Boy Wonder. He's absolutely lovely, and I feel like this is going to be a very strenuous project. I have done lots of cosplay in the past, but a lot of it was like pre-purchase stuff, or it was like purchasing parts and then modifying them. This will be the first cosplay where a lot of it is going to be handmade by me. I mean, obviously I'm not going to make everything. I mean, I'm going to buy the leggings and modify them. I already have like the ninja shoe, I don't know what it's called. But I'm going to be having to sew the tunic and make the mask myself and kind of make the gloves myself-ish, depending on what I can find. So I know this is going to be a very strenuous project, and I thought that would be great for you to come learn with me about how to make a cosplay. So let us begin! So if you haven't already seen it, about 3 weeks ago I made a video called Cosplay Noob, where I started to talk about how you can kind of begin to start cosplaying. I talked about like what cosplay is, how you can get started, and some very, very, very easy basic cosplays that pretty much anyone can do, and I showed you like my half-assed attempt at doing them really fast because I didn't have the proper materials. I thought I did, but I didn't, so I improvised. Anyway, here is a link to that video. So now we will continue with how to start a cosplay. First things first, pick a character. Check! I've picked Robin for this one. Second thing that you should do is get reference photos of things. Here are a couple photos that I like to do. I really like it when people have made these like 360 degree like costume things where if they like, especially this one because since Robin has a cape it's hard to see the back, but what they did was they like made the cape like see-through on the back so that way you can see what the back of his like tunic and leggings look like, which is very helpful. It's also good to get like close-ups of things, like close-ups of the mask so you know what the exact shape is, or close-ups of the gloves so you know like where the bumps are and stuff like that. So I'd begin by compiling a lot of these images and just saving them in like a folder in your computer. The next thing that you should do is make a list of all of the different materials that you're going to have to make. I have a list right here on my computer of all the things that I'm going to be needing to make for Robin. I'm going to need to make a mask, I'm going to need to make the gloves, I'm going to need to modify the shoes, I'm I'm going to need to do the leggings. I'm going to need to make like the vest shirt type thing. I'm not completely sure what you would call it. Some people call it a tunic, some people call it a vest. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to need to make the cape. I'm going to need to get a wig. I'm going to need to make the utility belt, and this is optional, but I'd really like to make one of his little birdarangs. That would be really fun. Step 3 is kind of 2 parts in one. One of them is like deciding what you can buy and what you have to make, but also like setting a price limit for yourself. Cosplay can be extremely, extremely, extremely expensive. And so a good thing to do is know what you can buy and find, you know, like the cheapest version, like get some stuff from Walmart or Goodwill or something like that. And then figuring out the stuff that you have to make and trying to find cheap materials for that. Like, I know that a lot of cosplayers use either leather or Warbler to make, you know, face masks. And so I'm going to use Warbler because I really want this to last. Otherwise I would just like make it out of fabric or paper or something like that. You know, improvise, but I really want this to last because I love Robin so much! So I've been going on eBay and like trying to find the best price per meter squared, whatever ratio sort of thing. And I know the leggings I'm going to be buying, and so I'm probably going to see if I can find something at Target or like in the spandex exercise sort of area, maybe Walmart. I'm not completely sure, but like I'm not gonna go high-end Macy's. I'm not gonna make it myself because that would be difficult as all fuck. But yes, and you're going to want to make sure that you can take advantage of some sales, and you don't need the most high-end stuff, people, is what I'm trying to say here. Figure out where you can cut some corners with price while not sacrificing functionability. Like, for the wig, I could go to Arta Wigs and get a wig and try to cut it myself and have it be a disaster. Don't let me near hair with scissors. This will happen. This was like 10th grade. It took forever to grow out. Wigs don't grow out though. But what I'm probably going to end up doing is going on eBay and finding some, you know, mid-range wig, because I have bought some from eBay before and they have been pretty good. And also, Arta no longer has the style that I would have wanted to use, so oopsies. And the birdarang, it's not like I'm going to be making this out of steel. I'm probably going to make it out of cardboard, or if I have enough Warbler left, I might make it out of Warbler, but probably cardboard. And then the final step, although this probably should have been like step 2, whatever. Step 2 and or last step, make a schedule for yourself so you know you have time to do this. Like, don't try to make an entire cosplay during finals week, you know, when you have 4 days to make an extravagant cosplay. I'm not that stupid, so I'm not gonna do that. This project will take a long time, so I am not going to be featuring it until March or April. I have, you know, 4 months-ish. And for one of those months, I have almost nothing to do because I have off of school. So that's when I'm going to be doing a majority of the work. But yes, I hope that this was helpful for you to get like a jump start on how to do your cosplay. I'm planning on taking you with me of all the big steps for making this Robin stuff, as well as showing you things about buying wigs and like shopping for fabric materials and like measuring and sizing things and stuff like that. I barely know anything about that stuff, so we will be learning together, and I hope you will be along for the ride. So if you want to see when this is going to be happening and also see my other Nerdy Wednesday lovely things, you can click the subscribe button down here. And if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or anything like that, or just want to comment or like rant about Young Justice and how awesome it is and how you hope that season 3 doesn't suck, you can put them down in the comment section down below. And that's all I have for you guys this week. I will see you guys next time.